Analysts say these cuddly monsters have staying power.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Let me know how it looks. The music looks a little loud today, doesn't it? I kind of thought it'd be quieter than this, and it looks pretty loud by my metrics, so I'm going to go turn that down real quick. But hi! Hope you're having yourselves a wonderful day here. It's Thursday, right? Pretty sure it's Thursday, at least here in the States, and I'm excited to be here with all of you to continue our adventures in this here puzzle for, the 30th, 40th time here. It feels like that, but it's only been in the 9th. This is the 9th time that I have streamed building this 1,000-piece Aphmau themed puzzle. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to go turn down the music just a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's a good spot for us, friends. Hi, how you guys doing today? Hope you're having yourselves a wonderful Thursday. My name is Shadow Temple. You might know me as the guy who plays Pierce over on the Aphmau channel. And today, as we have been doing for a couple of these streams here, we are going to continue to build this puzzle right here. This puzzle right here, the puzzle you see before you. There are still probably 300 pieces left in this 1,000-piece puzzle, and we're gonna get this done eventually. I promise. But of course, as always with these, the biggest thing is that this is a time for all of you to say hi and chat and ask questions you might have about me and Aphmau stuff and my own voice acting journey or just life in general, all that jazz here today. So that's what's going on. But yeah, hope everybody's been good. Hello, Jamie Lynn. And let's see here. Your friend met me at Gaming Con. Keston Megami were there. How's the con experience a while back? You're probably talking about the Midwest Gaming Classic, which happened here in Milwaukee a couple of months ago. Yes, no, we had a great time over there. It's not frequent. It's not frequent that we get out to as many cons as we'd like to, but we want to go to more. We do want to go to more conventions. So if you do have a gaming convention near you that you would like to see myself and a couple other Aphmau friends come out, be sure to let your local convention know, because we would love to go to more shows. We just haven't been invited to them yet. But once we're invited, then we're in, and then we can be in your hometown, potentially. Potentially. We'll see how that goes. What day is Season 7 coming out? A day ending in day. Keep an eye out for that. When will I reprise the role of Old Man for Booty Creek Cheek Freak? When the sequel comes out. What's my favorite video of Aphmau? The one that, I get this question a lot, but I can never, I really should just go through and find like a very specific video that I can just like point to each time. Because, you know, I've done probably over 1,000 videos for the channel at this point, and it's one of those things where like trying to pick out one, it's difficult, you know? It's very difficult. What's my favorite line? Obviously, yes. Truly, of course. Of course. More recently, though, my favorite line is "Taxes aren't real." That was a line that I managed to get into a video recently, and I liked that a lot. I thought that was very funny. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up. Ian's back. That is correct. Yep. Is Leaf? Leaf is in videos sometimes, but I'm not the guy who plays Leaf. Just to be clear. I cannot clean your kitchen. Tips for voice acting is they need to be invited. Yeah, it's so true. The biggest thing is, I would say, when it comes to voice acting, is learn how to act. That's something I'm slowly coming into the realm of. When I first started doing all this stuff, I thought I could just get by with the sultry sound of my voice alone, and it certainly helped me get into some doors. But ultimately, you do also just need to know how to act. And I definitely didn't know that at the start of my career. And I'm starting to learn that a little bit better over time. And I do recommend taking like, you know, a local acting class, or, you know, in your high school productions, or improv. I always suggest improv for people because, man, there's a lot of times you have to do cold reads out there, and it's nice to know that you can just kind of trust yourself to be a little goofball out there for a little bit if need be. So, yeah, those are all my recommendations for getting like even just remotely sort of prepped for the voice acting world, as it were. But yeah, excellent question. We get a lot of questions about voice acting, which is perfectly fine. And look at that, I added a piece to the puzzle already, which means 10 more minutes of uninterrupted question answering. Or to Gorta. Taxes are real, but you're still. What's your favorite series that I've been in Aphmau's done? Minor Demons. I've been in 2, but nobody watched Phoenix Drop Days, so that's fine. When are you gonna bring Marissa into one of these videos? I will not. She probably won't join us on these YouTube streams. Just to be clear, she's got a day job, and I do these during her work day. But the she'll be on my stream on Twitch later tonight. If you guys don't know, I do stream on Twitch almost every night of the day, of the week. Not of the day, but I guess every night of the day, which would be the one night. I stream alongside, either myself or with my wife, Marissa, who will be streaming with me tonight, 9:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, over on twitch.tv/shadow_temple. We're playing some Final Fantasy XIV together and should have a very fun time, and you're absolutely invited. Let's see, do I like Meows? I do like the Meows. I've got Meows right here. I've got the big Meow. Well, this is not the biggest Meow in existence by far, but this is still one of my favorite Meows right there. I got Meows all over the place. Yeah. Do like myself some Meows for sure. What was that to a T video I posted? Yeah, so you might be wondering, is like, Shadow, you posted a weird video like at the dead of night last night. What were you up to? Over my Twitch channel, we started up a new game that I think you guys would really think is cute. It's a game called To a T, and I don't know. I don't know if you've this might be the wrong generation for it, but there's a really, really cool series of games out there back in the day called Katamari Damacy, where you are a little guy rolling a big ball of stuff. And when you roll over things that are smaller than the ball, they get stuck to the ball, and you make a larger and larger and larger ball until you roll up the entire planet. The guys who made that game made a new game recently called To a T, which is a very cute game. I'm not getting paid for this, by the way. I'm not getting paid to be excited about this game. I'm just excited about this game. It's about a 13-year-old kid who, through some sort of medical issue or some sort of experience in their life, is stuck like this. Their arms are permanently in a T pose, and they cannot put them down. And so the game is entirely about this teen named Teen who has to go through life and try to avoid bullies at school and do schoolwork and wash their face and go to the bathroom and eat their food while still stuck with both hands up in the air like this. And it's very cute and they have a lot of very fun songs in it. So, including one about a giraffe who runs a sandwich shop and also an ice cream shop and also a popcorn shop. And also, I don't know the fourth place they run. We haven't run into it yet, but it was ice cream, it was popcorn, it was sandwich, and there's one more. What was it? I don't remember. Food of some kind, I'm sure. Yeah. Does she do live streams? Aphmau, hasn't done, in my experience, a live stream other than the Minecraft overall big stream in probably 5-6 years. And I don't expect her to do any more live streams anytime soon. I just don't think she's got the time for it, friends. But I'm streaming here, and plenty of the other Aphmau cast streams as well, especially over on Twitch. They actually have our own Twitch team over there if you want to give it a look. Especially. The answer is Pierce. Your favorite animal, what would it be? And you can pick sheep. Then it would be obviously sheep. Yeah. No, it's sheep. I cannot stress enough that it is in fact sheep. Demon Slayer character be Rengoku because Rengoku is silly happy but can be serious. Sure. Yeah. Miss Minor Demons? Same. Maybe someday. Boy, that tea's hot, but I do love the tea. The tea is tasty. Is there drawing a pic of Aph? Is there any way she'd be able to see it? I would say probably post it on Instagram if you got Instagram, and then tag her with it. That'd probably be the best chance of her seeing it, because I think she still looks at Instagram. What is my least favorite character in all of Aphmau? I try to come up with a joke because I don't want to actually give a real answer because that kind of sucks. You know, all the characters, annoying or troublesome or not, all have actors who are trying their best out there. So I'm not going to give a real answer to that. But then I tried to come up with a fake answer. But then I was like, but then that feels bad too. So the answer is Kurt from Phoenix Drop Days. Well, the actor didn't even know what he was doing with it, to be perfectly honest. He really should have worked harder on that one. Do you want to continue playing Pearson and Minor Demons? Sure. Yeah, of course. What kind of music do I listen to? I'm all over the place. I listen to a lot of video game soundtracks, to be perfectly honest, but I also listen to like indie rock and jazz and classical music and some pop, and it's all over the place, to be perfectly honest. City pop? Like the Japanese 1980s rock is always a comfort bop for me. I'm excited for season 7. I'd have to watch seasons 1 through 6 first in order to be excited for season 7, but I'll get there at some point. Do I like Amazing's Digital Circus? I have seen a little bit. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do then, my dear? Sorry, I got a message from my wife. I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner, because plans just changed. Let's see here. Will Pierce be in my street? I don't know. You can't pick sheep. Oh, well, you should have said that. Then it probably would be, I don't know, the Sniffers. The Sniffers are very cute. I like them a lot. Favorite ship? I don't really interact with ships, because I'm gonna let other people ship people. I happen to want to know all of the actors behind the characters, and so whenever that happens, I try not to ship characters too much. Do I like Chris's / Ian's song? Sure. Yeah, no, I've been to at least one of his concerts in the past. It was pretty good. If you live anywhere else in the world that isn't the USA, where would it be? I don't know. I've been to a couple places, and I do like a lot of places in the world. Where would I want to live? Off the top, like, if I had to move tomorrow, I think maybe Singapore. Because the primary spoken language there is, in fact, English. And it's cool and tropical, but also, like, high-tech and kind of fun. If I had more time, probably somewhere like Spain. I would love to move to someday. Do I still play Minecraft? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we play Minecraft almost every day. I didn't play any Minecraft today, but I did play Minecraft yesterday, and I played Minecraft the day before that, and I know that I'm playing some Minecraft tomorrow. I play plenty of Minecraft. I do not know what Dandy's World is. Digital Circus is pretty cool. I do like it. Well, I do have a reaction to Minor Demons. I think James Brown Jr. wanted me to do a watch along with him. But I think we lost the plot in terms of scheduling it. So at some point we'll probably get in there. Do I like fox or wolves? Is that what you're asking? I like both, but I probably lean towards foxes. They're kind of weirdly cuter. Have I been to Jamaica? I have been to Jamaica before, yeah. It's been a couple of years, probably like 7-8 years, but yeah. Save from Lava, sheep, or Ian? Oh, come on, it's got to be a sheep. Favorite version of Pierce? I personally, as an actor, enjoy playing modern Pierce more. I know that might be the unpopular answer, but I like to talk. And Pierce in the modern day gets to talk way more than Minor Demons Pierce ever got to talk. So in that sense, I do like playing him better. Does it mean that he's a better character? Does that mean that you should feel bad if you like Minor Demons Pierce better? No, it's just my personal preference. Because yeah, it just didn't get to say more than like 5-6 words an episode back in the day, and that was fine. That was the build of the character. I will never turn down a role like that because it's very interesting to me. You have to really kind of think about how each of those few words that you have are going to play out. But if I can play two, then you know, then I have a choice. We should go to VidCon. Yeah, VidCon's coming up, friends. It's gonna be good. We're slowly learning more about what's going on there, but mainly I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there along with most of the cast. Not everyone, but most, I think. So I hope you guys are excited for that. For those of you who can make it and those who can't, hey, there's going to be a live stream. I'm pretty sure, like a live stream of our like main panel and all the announcements and stuff. So you might miss it happen live, but you'll see it like 30 seconds after it happens in real life, so you're not that far behind. Can I say yes? Yes. There you go. Audition for 2 shows. Congratulations. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. That's another piece of the voice actor world, and that goes for acting and a lot of other things like this as well. Of course, is that you're going to spend a lot of time hoping to get jobs that you will not get, you know? I've got maybe like 6 auditions out there right now myself that someday I would love to see happen, but you know, is low chance of each individual one happening. So you just got to keep putting your name out there and not get discouraged when if and when they don't you know, end up panning out. That's just part of the business, and that's fine. Just how it be sometimes. Do you like Animal Crossing? Yeah, I've only played New Horizons, but I did play a lot of New Horizons back when it first came out, as I'm sure many people did because it was the pandemic and we had an abundance of time. Do I have a favorite sport? North American football. I like football North Americano. I played it back in high school. I played it back in middle school. I played it back in elementary school. I did not play it in college because you had to be way bigger than me to survive. But I did enjoy the time that I played it. My brain probably didn't, but I certainly did. And I live in Wisconsin, so I'm by state law, I have to be a Green Bay Packer fan. So that's how that is played out. Let's see here. Does Aphmau still do TikTok? I think she has one. I don't know if she's putting out a whole bunch of them right now, but she certainly has a TikTok at the moment. Do I have a Nintendo Switch? Yeah, absolutely. I've played a lot of games even on stream on the Switch. My favorite Minecraft mob, sheep. My opinion on Peebs the character. It's amazing because when Peebs was first debuted and announced, I was like, oh boy, who's this joker? Who's this little nut? Do we got to babysit this little boy? But within like 2 or 3 videos, we're like, if anybody ever hurts Peebs, we'll kill everyone in this room and then ourselves. Kind of energy, you know what I mean? This sort of character is like, he's fun to bully, but he's our guy to bully, and if anybody else comes after him, we're gonna come after them. What happened to Noi? He's around. Wasn't Noi in a recent episode? I'm a little behind on watching videos, but I thought Noi was in a video recently, but maybe I was wrong. That's cool. Jay does things. Yeah, I know. Like online projects, and then like professional projects, or like industry projects. Big deal. Like that. That's the kind of stuff that if you can get your foot in the door, like for educational stuff like that, you keep getting work, and that is sometimes more important than getting those like creative quote unquote projects, because they'll keep paying you. That's pretty nice. Have I seen Stitch? I've seen the original. I've seen the sequel. The original sequel, and I've seen the TV series, but I have not seen the live action Lilo and Stitch yet. No. What about Mac? I don't know. Can we play Minecraft with me in a live stream? Well, we do have a Shadow Temple community Minecraft server. It is Java. You do have to play on PC. But it is available, and it is available to people who are members of my Patreon. It keeps the crowd on the server down from a deafening roar. But it's a lot of fun. We're actually going to be streaming on it on my Twitch channel this Saturday, so I hope you guys will tune in for that. It'll be fun. Don't put out your friend codes, friends. I don't know about like Mac being publicly in videos, but I promise you she is helping behind the scenes. She's not just gone, friends, for what it's worth. In fact, I think I'm going to be in a recording with her tomorrow. So, yeah, don't you worry, she's around. How many days till I finish? If this is finished, then that will be the end of my YouTube career. No. This is just something we idle with while I think of questions to answer. And so you guys have a visual that's not just my face, to be perfectly honest. You know what I mean? Have I been to like a Renaissance convention or Renaissance fair? Yeah, I've been to a couple of Ren fairs. I have been to, there's in Wisconsin, there's a big one called the Bristol Renaissance Fair, and I've been to that one many times over the years. I haven't been to it recently, but I would like to go back. I enjoy them. I think they are fun. This fits right here. I'm getting a lot of low-hanging fruit here in terms of pieces, which are any piece that has just the tiniest sliver of of extra stuff on it that I'm trying to kind of piece together here as I can, if you will. Do I think you'll see you? Probably not in real life, but here in chat, yeah. Do I know who Jeff Goldblum is? Yeah, no, I, amongst other things, most recently seen him several times in my several viewings of Wicked Part 1. Spoilers, I guess? That he's in that movie? I don't know. It's fine. What animes do I like? My favorite anime is Spirited Away. I'm a big Miyazaki fan. I've watched many of those films. but I don't watch a lot of like series anime, if that makes sense. Usually it's kind of dig into to like movies and things. I don't know. An anime has to do something very compelling in order for me to be pulled in. There's a lot of kind of the anime doing the same thing over and over again out there, and it just I'm not that interested in like the isekais. No, I'm good. Shonen, I'm good. The only one I've watched, like the most recent like series anime I watched was Delicious in Dungeon, which I did enjoy quite a bit. I thought that was very fun and funny and wholesome, and the cast was really good. And just overall, really enjoyed myself with that one. I bet you this fits right here. Yes, it do. Got another piece on Aaron. Who do you think Pierce's role model is in Aphmau? Aaron, for sure. I really actually try to plug it in where I can. That ultimately, Pierce does look up to Aaron, but Aaron does not want to be that mentor figure for Pierce. So it's just kind of a one-way admiration. What's your favorite Minecraft mob, but not the animals? Doesn't that cut out like 90% other than like villagers and things? Hold on, friends. By the way, before I forget, because I do keep forgetting to do this. Hey, friends, did you know that you can buy autographs from me? If you happen to be a fan of Pierce and you would like your very own poster of Pierce, either modern Pierce or of Minor Demons Pierce from back in the day, I have two very lovely pieces from a very wonderful artist named Hilarity or Holly, who is actually one of the original Meow designers. Can you believe it? Those are available for you to purchase and get autographed over on my Streamily page. That's at the very top of the chat right there. I pinned it for you, so you can click on that there link. If you don't mind, maybe checking it out and consider picking up one of those. In a couple of weeks here, specifically, I believe it's June 28th or June 30th, I am going to be streaming signing all of the prints that you purchased between now and then. And if you want to check those out and maybe pick one up, you can get one customized. I'll have a special message for you on that, and you should definitely check it out. So please click on that there link. Please and thank you. Also, if this is your first time at the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with the with the like button there, please. And thank you. Okay, let's keep this thing moving here, friends. We might be doing a relatively shorter stream here, friends. I'm gonna see where we're at. Yeah. One second here, friends. I thought I had more time this evening to stream, and I don't think I do. So I probably will have to cut out here in about 15 minutes or so. But we'll do another one of these tomorrow to make up for that, friends. Just to be clear. So sorry for making a shorter one here than I was expecting, but sometimes that's how it happens. Can they be shipped to Germany? I don't know. I assume yes. I would say go through the process and see what happens when you try to fill out your address in Germany. It's not something I've actually asked my rep, so I don't necessarily know. But I would like to. I would like to find out. So if that friend who did ask about being shipped to Germany, please try making an order. You don't have to go all the way through. Like just get to the part where you get to the shipping, and let me know back in chat if you can order it or not, because this is new to me. I've never done something like this before. I'm very excited to try it out, and you guys are like the very first to be able to order prints from like this from me via Streamily. So yeah, you're early adopters, which is really cool, but also means that I don't have necessarily all the answers as to how the system works. I'm piecing it together as I go along, and I'm hoping to get it going as well. Come on, you gotta wake up a little earlier in the morning to catch me on that one there. Excuse me. They ship to England as well, do they? Okay. All right. I would definitely just go to the page and see what works. And again, if it doesn't work, let me know, because I'm not privy to this information as of yet. But I'd imagine there are a lot of international fans, and surely they ship internationally. I just don't know for certain. You know what I mean? But I'd like to know. So please, if you don't mind being guinea pigs out there, give it a try and see what happens. Would you or the Aphmau team ever go to a Comic-Con in the UK? I would love to. I would love nothing more. The problem is that we need to be invited to such places. I think somebody mentioned that voice actors are like vampires. They need to be invited in. That's kind of true. And the main reason why is I don't have the budget to go out with a whole bunch of like stuff to a convention out in the UK on my own. But you would have to, but if a convention was excited enough to have us, to then fly us out to a convention there, then we can go. You know what I mean? And it's not one of those things where, like, we don't want to go. It's just one of those things where, like, I don't have, $3,000, let's say, to go fly out and find out whether or not a convention would be excited to have us and whether or not it would work out, if that makes sense. But someday I would like to. Can I say sheep in Minor Demon's voice? Sheep. There you go. I don't think he interacted with a single sheep, actually, in the True Blue Minor Demons. It just, that's going to be a real shock to a system someday, I swear. I really should work on Aaron's hair. You can see I've really put a lot of focus into the characters themselves, because I like the lines and things that make life really easy to put these things together, but admittedly, I haven't spent a ton of time on getting the rest of it pieced together, so I should probably work on that, huh? I think this probably goes like hereabouts. Whose fingers are these? This is definitely Aphmau's fingers. It's just a matter of figuring out, is it the thumb? I don't think it's the thumb. I think it's the back side of her fingers here, so maybe, oh boy. I don't know, man. I don't think she's got that long of a hand. Sounds like Pierce? Yeah, it would be. You make it seem like Aaron is bald. It's true. I haven't given him hair yet. It's true. How much does the autograph thing cost? You could go to the page for local prices. It might. I don't know if they change it between like US dollars and like other currencies, but it is $45 for just a standard, just signed, no bones about it, just good old fashioned autograph. If you want it customized and shout it out and have your own custom video of the thing, $50 for that one. And the trick with all that is that it costs money to print it. It costs money to ship it to me through Streamily to get it here, so that I can then sign it, and then I ship it back to them, and then they ship it to you. And all those little pieces add up, in case you're wondering for the price there. But yeah, it's still actually one of the cheaper autographs on Streamily, as it turns out. So yeah, there you go. You got the corners. I certainly did. That's an important piece. How long I worked with Jess Aphmau? I started back in 2019 with the channel. I auditioned to play Noi and Pierce back in the day for Minor Demons, right? And at the time, I did not get the role of. I did not get Noi. But I think I went to the better Noi for sure. But instead, I did get the role of Pierce, and so I've been Pierce ever since. Both obviously in the Minor Demon series, and then, of course, also everyday modern Pierce as well. So there you go. That's just how it be. I say your user. Hello, Kiwi and Mooney. Hello, how you doing? Hope all's going well. You ship Pierce and Ian? I don't. Again, I'll talk. I've talked about it a couple times, but just to reiterate, since any project that I'm on where I know the rest of the actors, I don't like getting into ship conversations because I know those people, and it'd be similar to like going around and like telling everyone who I ship at the office. You know what I mean? Like, or like, yeah. It doesn't set up a good like workplace time. So I try not to get involved in all that, but you're more than welcome to enjoy your ships. I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum. I'm just not going to have any opinions on it, if that makes sense. I think this piece goes right here. Wow, getting up on that sleeve on Aphmau there. Is Pierce the tallest Aphmau character? I think in terms of like roleplay characters, yes. In terms of human actors, also yes. I think compared to the rest of the boys, I am like a quarter inch taller than I think Chris or something like that. Projects I'm on. What's the future plan for Mario Ice Slide? It's done mechanically, and we're gonna run it on Saturday. Is there anything I want to do to it before Saturday is the question, and my answer is I don't know. Like I guess I could build a cabin at the top and the bottom, and I still might between now and Saturday. I've got some time, but we'll see. We'll see. Here's an Aaron or tied for height, maybe. There was always a bit in Minor Demons where Minor Demons Pierce always had to crouch when going through doorways, which was a whole thing. Can I say hi, Candy and Braden? Hello, hi, Candy and Braden. Do I think I slay? Only on the weekends. Pierce is like 6'8" or something. I know, right? Can I show my dog? Not this time, but if you come tomorrow, I'll bring in the dog. Just because we're pretty short on time here today, friends. I thought I had more time today, and I don't. So I'm just gonna do a little bit extra time here, like 5 more minutes here, and then we're probably gonna call it. Do I have any kids? No, not at the moment. No. Where can you buy the Meows? Aphmau.com, but also in the US here at least, there are plenty of different shops you can get them at. You can get them at Target, you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Hot Topic, you can get them at GameStop, you can get them at Claire's. Lots of different places. And Amazon. Amazon, I think, also carries official Meows. Just make sure that when you're shopping on, like, especially on Amazon, make sure you're getting the real ones. Make sure it is either the Meow shop or Aphmau that is the seller, because there are plenty of knockoff Meows out there. Of varying qualities that, I would request that you do not buy. But just if you're like, oh man, finally I can get a Meow, and then you buy one that's not actually a Meow, keep an eye out for the tags. The tags are really important here, of course, too. These guys right here, you want to look for 2 logos on the back of them Meows. You want to look for Aphmau, and you want to look for Catface. And, of course, the actual Meow logo as well. If those 3 aren't on there, it might not be legit. Can you buy Meows in Canada? I think so. Can I travel to Germany so I can meet you? Not anytime soon, but I would love to someday. Again, tell your favorite conventions that you email them, send messages on social media, and let them know that the Aphmau crew would love to get out there. Joe, great on the puzzle, by the way. Thank you. Rate Meows 1 to 10. That actually could be a cute video someday. Like going through and trying to find pictures of all like the old meme or like every Meow and see if I can do a rank video of them. That does sound like actually a pretty cute stream maybe in the future. I like that. Someday. Once we're done with this puzzle, because once we're done with this puzzle, I got to come up with other streams to do on this YouTube channel. And I think that would be a pretty cute setup for that, to be perfectly honest. What else should we do? I'm still striving to build the puzzle, but since my time's limited, I feel like maybe I should just focus on chatting with you guys for the last 5 we got here. How long did I know the old Aphmau crew? Saying KC more. I've only known them as long as I've been working with the channel. I started working, remotely in 2019. I don't think I even met any of them until 2021. And so I've only been really hanging out with those folks for about 4 years. The only person I knew before The only person I knew before joining the team was Mac and Cheese, because we were stream friends, but long before either of us joined Aphmau, actually. How's the puzzle going? It's going pretty good. Is he my BFF? Pierce's BFF. I haven't actually had a chance to hang out with Chris in a while. My actual best friend forever is my wife upstairs. Her name's Marissa, and I like her very much. Don't tell her, though. Don't tell my wife that I like her. Yeah, Ian's pants, that's true. There should be like a very obvious gray piece that doesn't look like the other gray pieces, but my brain just hasn't let me see it yet, and I gotta find it at some point. Was I intimidated when I first met the Aphmau crew? A little bit, yeah. I met them in like a hotel lobby, and it was a little wild to be, or a little surreal, I think, because I chatted with them and interacted with them and made videos with them for like a year before I actually got to talk to them in real life. And turns out they're all quite lovely. I was especially, of course, like intimidated by talking to Jess for the first time in real life, and then she was like 4'10", and I was like, oh, hello. She's a perfectly wonderful and fully formed adult human person who is strong and independent and noble and good at what she does, and a very good at business and YouTube, but also she's so small. Advice for someone who wants to get into voiceover? I mentioned a little bit earlier, but biggest thing I'd say is take some classes, It doesn't have to be some fancy class from some fancy actor on that you can buy online, though there are plenty of those. My bigger focus would be find a local community college that does acting classes or stuff like that, especially in person. I think helps a lot. I think that really builds up that energy. Tell Marissa during tonight's stream. No! Hi, Valeria. Forgot about your science exam. You need to study. You should do that. Is just very, very short. She's not like extraordinarily short, but the problem is she hired a bunch of actors that are all like 6 foot. And so when you have, she's like just under 5 foot. And I'm like 6'3". The rest of the cast is like ranging from like 6 foot to 6'3". And so what the juxtaposition, it would be the word for it, is very silly. Of they're all these tall people that you, I guess, intentionally brought in to make yourself look small. Is the piece there. Where's this relative to the rest of his face? There might be... Is that a little piece of his ear there? That can't be right now. Does this fit? Oh, right there. Okay, well, I put a little brow on this boy. There we go. Best to tag Jess on Insta. Nightwolf. Yeah, I would say Insta for Jess, or TikTok, depending on where you'd prefer. And then I would say, for me personally, Blue Sky is the best place to get my attention, because that's the one I pay the most attention to. But it could be, you could post on Instagram and tag me in it. I'll eventually see it. It just will be a couple more days as opposed to almost immediately. I also check Twitter from every now and then, but Blue Sky is kind of my prime home right now. If any of you are on Blue Sky, look me up. It's a happier place. Who's the silliest of the group? I'm gonna say me, honestly. Yeah, I would say I'm definitely on the sillier side of the crew. I do like being silly. Chris is up there as well, I would say. Yeah. No, you know what? Andy. Andy gives off this sort of vibe of stoicism, but he definitely is the joke cracker in the crew as well. So I haven't had a chance to interact with Andy very much because he's UK based. So we the first literally until last year's VidCon, I've actually never got to meet the guy. So it was fun to meet him for the first time last year, and I think I think he's coming this year as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Why does Pierce like sheep? Because he liked sheep in one video like 5 years ago, and was, or at the very least, was mad that people were killing his sheep about 5 years ago, and got like irrationally angry about it for jokes. Just to be clear, for jokes. And as with many things in life, one thing that happens one time can then be your entire personality for the rest of your days in your friend group. If that makes sense. Hello, Lily. We got 30 seconds left, friends. Power answers here real quick. Let's hit it. Come on. Like I said, we unfortunately we have to cut it short here tonight, but I will be back tomorrow and I will do a much longer puzzle stream, just to be clear. But yeah. Who voices? Are you trying to say Xena? I don't know a Zex, if such a character exists. You scared of creepers? Yeah, creepers suck. You gotta go to school. Bye. Can I do the voice? Yes. Favorite Pierce moment? Anytime he's on screen. Pierce eats sheep. Don't tell him that. Do you like rubber ducks? Sure. If you could choose anyone else than your character, who would it be or what would it be? I would love to play Rise. It's such a different character compared to Pierce. It's really fun to just kind of like be the very matter-of-fact, very like casual man who like underreacts to everything compared to overreacting to everything. I think that's very a fun like a fun turn from Pierce. What is the perfect shape? Square. Have I played Rocket League? Yes, I played actually a lot of Rocket League back when it first came out. I loved it a lot. And I haven't played it in a while. All right, friends, that is where we will cut it off here for today. But again, I'll do another one of these tomorrow. We'll start a little bit earlier, and we will have more time to hang out. So apologies for not having a lot of time here today, but we will we'll hit this back again soon. And once again, check out that Streamly page, please, if you'd be so kind. It's the sort of thing where if we get a lot of people buying it, then we'll do more of those, because I want to make sure people have an opportunity to get autographs if they want autographs, and if they don't, then I know that they're not to pursue it anymore. So yeah, if you're interested in getting autographs, please check that out. All right, that will do it for us here, friends. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, but thank you again for chilling with us, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, and stream happens tonight, 9:30 p.m. US Eastern over my Twitch channel. We're playing more Final Fantasy 14. If you want to meet my wife, that's the time to do it. Bye!